Here's what actually happens when Michael Jackson befriends a child star. In the dazzling world of pop music, Michael Jackson, often hailed as the king of pop, had a unique bond with child actor Macaulay Culkin, famous for his role in the movie Home Alone. Their friendship blossomed in the 1990s when Culkin was a rising star. Both boys grew up under the intense spotlight of fame, which fostered a strong connection between them. They spent countless hours together, sharing stories and laughter, and found solace in knowing someone else who understood their unique experiences. Jackson valued Culkin's presence so much that he chose him to be the godfather of two of his children, a significant honor that speaks volumes about their bond. They enjoyed lighthearted adventures, such as trips to amusement parks, allowing Jackson to escape from his hectic public life and relish moments of normalcy. This friendship exemplifies how genuine connections can thrive even in an industry often dominated by competition and superficiality, proving that love and friendship can truly transcend age and fame. Let's uncover the truth about dinosaur communication. Recent studies reveal that some dinosaurs, particularly large predators like the T-Rex, likely communicated with deep, low-frequency growls similar to those of modern crocodiles. These sounds were more than just noise. They allowed these ancient creatures to send messages over long distances, enhancing their hunting and social strategies. Imagine a T-Rex bellowing in the distance, its powerful vocalizations reaching mates or rivals miles away. This discovery challenges common portrayals of dinosaurs in movies and books, where they are often depicted as loud and boisterous. Instead of sharp, piercing roars, they may have relied on these low crescendos to maintain an advantage in their environments. By reshaping our image of these majestic beasts, scientists are helping us understand their behavior better than ever before. What other mysteries about dinosaurs are waiting to be revealed? This might surprise you. You might be surprised by Texas's toe-focused beauty contest. In the 1930s, the small town of Hondo, Texas, sparked a unique trend with its unconventional beauty contest, which exclusively celebrated women's feet. During this quirky event, contestants showcased their meticulously groomed toes while keeping their faces hidden, shifting the focus from traditional beauty standards. Judges examined the feet with precision, considering aspects like shape, grooming, and elegance, making their evaluations based on what often goes unnoticed. This fascinating contest not only drew the attention of local residents, but also intrigued curious travelers who found the concept refreshingly different. Was the toe competition a reflection of evolving beauty standards during that era? As society today emphasizes a more holistic view of beauty, this contest reminds us that femininity and self-expression can take countless forms. What might change if we embraced more unconventional ideals of beauty, allowing individuals to celebrate diverse features that often go overlooked? This toe-centric celebration invites us to think differently about what beauty means in our world. What if I told you pacemakers can save dogs? This incredible act of kindness allows deceased individuals to donate their pacemakers to animal organizations and veterinary clinics. These small devices are typically used to help regulate the heartbeats of people, but they can also work wonders for dogs suffering from heart problems. Just like humans, dogs can face serious heart issues that require treatment, and a pacemaker can be a life-changing solution for them. After the proper removal and sterilization, these donated pacemakers are implanted in dogs that desperately need them, allowing these pets to live longer, healthier lives. Many veterinary offices have embraced this practice, which not only helps them provide better care, but also gives a second life to devices that have served their purpose for humans. Isn't it heartwarming to think that someone's final gift can continue to make a difference in the lives of our furry friends? Why exactly does Nevada ban sidewalk lounging? In Nevada, specifically in cities like Las Vegas, it's illegal to lie down on the sidewalk. This strange law aims to maintain public safety and order, keeping pathways clear for pedestrian traffic. It helps prevent people from obstructing walkways, which could be dangerous, especially in busy areas where tourists and locals alike bustle about. While the idea might sound unusual, such laws exist in various places around the world, often aimed at preserving the vibrant atmosphere of urban life. Instead of flopping down to take a break, folks are encouraged to use designated resting areas or benches, So the next time you're in Nevada and feel the urge to relax on the sidewalk, remember to find a proper spot. It's all about keeping the city lively and safe for everyone. Believe it or not, frogfish don't bite their food. These remarkable creatures, also known as toadfish or pelican fish, have a unique way of catching their meals that sets them apart from most other fish. Instead of using sharp teeth, frogfish employ a rapid suction method when they spot their prey, which could be a small fish or a shrimp. With a lightning-fast motion, they open their large mouths to create a powerful vacuum, effectively pulling their unsuspecting victim in before it even realizes what's happening. This breathtaking feeding technique occurs in the blink of an eye, so quickly that the prey has virtually no chance to escape. Imagine a creature capable of consuming its meal instantly without the need to chew. That's the brilliance of the frogfish. Often camouflaged against the ocean floor, these fascinating fish lie in wait, blending into their surroundings until the moment is just right to unleash their swift suction strike. This extraordinary evolution showcases nature's creativity, allowing frogfish to master the art of survival in the ocean's depths. How many other aquatic wonders are out there, hidden in plain sight? Can you believe a chair flew over 14,000 feet? In 1973, Larry Walters captured the world's attention with his adventurous flight in a garden chair. Using a total of 45 helium balloons tied to his trusty chair, Larry took off from Los Angeles, California, aiming for a thrilling experience. As he ascended, he soared past 14,763 feet, higher than most commercial airplanes. This incredible feat wasn't just about the thrill. It stemmed from Larry's childhood dream of flying, inspiring many to think outside the box. With a simple departure from his backyard, he transformed an ordinary chair into a soaring vehicle, making headlines for his brave, albeit slightly crazy, venture. After floating for about 45 minutes, Larry faced the challenge of landing, cleverly using a portable air tank to control his descent, ultimately managing to touch down safely. His whimsical journey raises questions about creativity and courage. What lengths would you go to chase a dream? Larry's spectacular flight encourages us all to dare to dream big and take bold steps toward our aspirations. Here's a wild fact about spiciness that surprises most people. The sensation of spiciness isn't actually a taste like sweet or sour. Instead, it's a unique sensation that your brain interprets as pain. When you bite into a spicy pepper, your taste buds don't detect the heat. Rather, they send signals to your brain via a chemical called capsaicin. This chemical tricks your body into thinking it's experiencing pain, which explains that intense burning feeling in your mouth. Interestingly, the same receptors that react to heat, called TRPV1, are activated by capsaicin. That's why many people find spicy food thrilling. It's almost like a fun roller coaster for your taste buds. Our brains release endorphins in response to this pain, giving us a sense of pleasure once the initial sting subsides. So the next time you enjoy a hot chili, remember you're not just tasting flavor, you're also experiencing a fascinating interplay between pain and pleasure. Isn't it wild how our bodies perceive sensations? This might surprise you. Jills must mate to stay healthy. Female ferrets, affectionately known as jills, exhibit a unique health requirement that many pet owners might not be aware of. When a jill goes into heat, her body produces a significant amount of estrogen. If she fails to mate during this time, these estrogen levels can become dangerously elevated, potentially resulting in a condition known as estrogen toxicity. This condition leads not only to discomfort, but can also cause severe health issues like life-threatening anemia. The excessive estrogen interferes with the production of red blood cells, leading to dangerously low blood counts and, consequently, inadequate oxygen delivery throughout her body. To safeguard their jills, ferret owners should be informed about responsible breeding practices and the importance of veterinary care. In some cases, if breeding isn't viable, veterinarians can provide treatments to help regulate hormonal levels. Caring for jills means not just keeping them as pets, but understanding and addressing their specific health needs to ensure they live long and happy lives. Have you ever wondered why Joey got canceled? The sitcom Joey, a spin-off of the iconic show Friends, struggled to find its footing after the first season. Despite the beloved character Joey Tribbiani, played by Matt LeBlanc, having a dedicated fan base, the series faced criticism for its writing and lack of chemistry among the cast. Unfortunately, NBC decided to cancel the show halfway through its second season, leaving viewers hanging without answers. Remarkably, the final 8 episodes were never aired in the United States, leaving fans wondering what could have been. The decision was surprising, especially considering the original Friends show became a cultural phenomenon. Joey, aiming to capture that same magic, ultimately couldn't resonate as well, highlighting the challenges of spin-offs in the competitive world of television. The story of Joey's cancellation reminds us that not every idea can thrive, even when it's linked to a TV classic. You won't believe what red-flying squirrels can do. These incredible nocturnal mammals, native to the dense jungles of South Asia, have a remarkable ability to glide. They possess a special membrane that stretches between their limbs, allowing them to soar through the air with grace. Imagine jumping from a tree branch and gliding effortlessly up to 1,300 feet. This fascinating adaptation helps them navigate the thick jungle canopy, find food, and evade predators. Red-flying squirrels are mainly herbivores, often eating fruits, nuts, and flowers. But their gliding skills make them unique and exciting animals to observe in their natural habitat. By gliding, they not only travel efficiently, but also enjoy a thrilling perspective of their jungle home. Next time you think of squirrels, consider these amazing acrobats soaring through the trees. Isn't nature fascinating? You might be shocked to learn that men can test positive for pregnancy. This surprising result can happen when a man's urine contains a hormone called human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG. While HCG is primarily known for indicating pregnancy in women, its presence in men might signal a serious health issue, such as testicular cancer. When testicular tumors develop, they can produce HCG, leading to a positive result on a pregnancy test. This phenomenon highlights the importance of being aware of unusual symptoms like unusual weight loss or changes in appetite, which could indicate a larger health concern. If a man finds himself with a positive pregnancy test, it's critical to consult a healthcare professional. Understanding the link between HCG and certain forms of cancer may save lives through early detection and treatment. Isn't it fascinating how a standard pregnancy test can reveal something so unexpected? Prepare to be amazed by Boston Marathon's rich history. The Boston Marathon, held annually since 1897, is a symbol of endurance and sportsmanship that has inspired generations. Starting with just 15 runners, today it attracts elite athletes and enthusiastic amateurs from around the world. This prestigious event takes participants through Boston's picturesque streets, where they face the infamous Heartbreak Hill, a challenging ascent that tests physical limits and mental grit. Spectators line the route, creating an electrifying atmosphere, as thousands cheer on participants, embodying the city's spirit. Importantly, the marathon has also been a beacon of social progress. Women weren't officially allowed to compete until 1972, marking a significant moment in sports history. After the heart-wrenching events of 2013, when tragedy struck the race, the community's resilience shone brightly, uniting people in support of one another. Each April, this unique event fosters camaraderie among locals and visitors, celebrating not just athletic triumphs, but the indomitable human spirit. What makes the Boston Marathon such an unforgettable experience? Prepare to be amazed by Oxford University's history. Oxford University, located in England, is not just a place of learning. It is an ancient institution with roots that stretch back to the 12th century. This makes it older than the Aztec Empire, which was founded in the early 14th century. While the exact moment of its founding is a bit of a mystery, what's clear is that Oxford has proudly shaped intellectual thought for centuries. With an impressive roster of alumni, including 28 British prime ministers and over 50 Nobel Prize winners, it stands as a beacon of academic excellence. Its colleges, rich architecture, and vibrant community continue to attract students from all over the globe. Imagine walking the same halls as celebrated thinkers like Stephen Hawking and J.R.R. Tolkien. Isn't it fascinating to think that this historic university paved the way for so many leaders and innovators? Why does Mount Thor attract daredevil climbers? This stunning cliff, found in Canada's Arctic, holds the title of the world's tallest vertical cliff, boasting a jaw-dropping drop of over 4,000 feet. Adventurers flock to Mount Thor not just for its height, but also for the thrill of its sheer granite faces. As climbers tackle this massive wall, they experience breathtaking views of the surrounding wilderness and the stark beauty of the Arctic landscape. The challenge of scaling such a formidable peak captivates skilled climbers eager to push their limits while embracing nature's raw power. However, don't be fooled by its beauty. Conquering Mount Thor requires serious skill, preparation, and courage. So whether you're an experienced mountaineer or just curious about this awe-inspiring destination, Mount Thor stands as a symbol of adventure waiting to be explored. What if I told you leech collectors were heroes? In medieval Europe, leech collectors had a unique and dangerous job that involved gathering medicinal leeches from marshes and ponds. These small creatures were highly sought after by doctors and apothecaries who believed they could heal various ailments by balancing the body's humors. To catch the leeches, collectors would either wait patiently in the water, allowing leeches to latch onto their skin, or use animals as bait to attract them. Although this practice carried risks, like excessive blood loss and infections, leech collectors helped supply the necessary tools for medical practitioners of the time. By drawing out what was thought to be bad blood, these leeches played a significant role in medieval medicine. So next time you hear about leeches, think about those brave collectors who risked so much for health. Turns out the truth is that goats see differently. Goats are truly remarkable creatures, and one of their most striking features is their unique rectangular pupils. Unlike the round pupils found in most mammals, these rectangular shapes allow goats to enjoy an astonishing field of vision that stretches from 320 to 340 degrees. This broad perspective means they can spot potential predators lurking nearby without needing to turn their heads. Imagine having almost panoramic vision. This adaptation is particularly beneficial in their natural mountainous habitats, where danger can appear from any angle. Not only do these pupils enhance their ability to remain vigilant, but they are also designed to function well in varying light conditions, allowing goats to navigate rocky terrain during both bright daylight and dim twilight. While their eye shape may seem odd to us, it is perfectly tailored to meet the challenges of survival in the wild. The next time you encounter a goat, take a moment to marvel at their extraordinary eyesight and consider how it aids them in thriving within their environment. Can you imagine that Thailand's south is so vibrant? The southern region of Thailand is bursting with life, culture, and a significant population. This area is home to bustling cities like Hat Yai and Phuket, where locals and tourists blend together in a colorful tapestry of experiences. With beautiful beaches, unique cuisine, and fascinating traditions, southern Thailand attracts people from all over the world. The population density in this part of the country is quite high, with many residents engaged in various industries such as tourism, fishing, and rubber production. The rich history of the area is reflected in its diverse communities, where influences from Malay culture intermix with traditional Thai customs. As you stroll through the markets or enjoy a sunset on the beach, you can feel the energy and warmth of the people who call this region home. Have you ever considered the stories behind this vibrant population? Why exactly does Paris skip stop signs? In the City of Light, you'll notice something unique. There are no stop signs. Instead, Paris relies on right-of-way rules, traffic lights, and smart city planning to keep traffic flowing. This approach might seem chaotic to visitors accustomed to strict stop-and-go traffic signals, but it actually encourages a smoother rhythm on the roads. Vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians all share the streets with a mutual understanding of who goes first, reducing the need to stop frequently. This system promotes a more efficient use of space and enhances the vibrant atmosphere of Parisian streets, allowing people to enjoy cafes and shops without being interrupted by constant stops. With its intricate network of narrow roads and beautiful boulevards, Paris showcases how urban design can prioritize both movement and community. So next time you're navigating the city, remember, you're part of a lively dance of traffic. Why exactly does the world's widest book amaze? Measuring a staggering 19.7 inches, this book isn't just a read, it's an experience. Weighing 20 pounds, it's like lifting a small dog, making you wonder how anyone can flip through its pages. With an impressive total of 1,000 pages, this gigantic masterpiece showcases not only the artistry of bookmaking, but also the fascinating stories lying within. Displayed at the World Trade Center Mall in Abu Dhabi, it draws curious visitors from around the globe. People flock to see this book, marveling at its size and the skill required to create such a hefty tome. Imagine the thrill of flipping through pages wider than your arm. Whether you're an avid reader or just someone looking for a fun photo op, visiting this unique wonder sparks both joy and intrigue. What stories do you think could fill those pages? Prepare to be amazed by the Louisiana Purchase. This monumental land deal took place in 1803 and doubled the size of the United States overnight. Spanning approximately 828,000 square miles, the Louisiana Territory stretched from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains, offering a wealth of resources and land. The U.S. acquired this vast expanse from France for $15 million, which at the time seemed like a steal, about 4 cents an acre. Thomas Jefferson, the third president, was a driving force behind this purchase, believing it would ensure the nation's growth and security. The acquisition not only provided land for future states, but also opened the door for westward expansion, leading to explorations by famous figures like Lewis and Clark. This event is often viewed as a pivotal moment in American history, significantly shaping the nation's identity and its future. Can you imagine the possibilities that such a vast territory created for countless generations of Americans? Hard to believe, but blinking is super fast. Did you know that a single blink of your eye takes about 0.3 seconds? This tiny movement is one of the quickest actions performed by our bodies, highlighting just how amazing human physiology is. Blinking helps keep our eyes moist and clear of dust, and despite its speed, most people hardly notice it. In fact, on average, we blink around 15 to 20 times per minute. That adds up to nearly 28,800 blinks in a single day. Each blink is a tiny reset for our vision, giving our eyes a brief moment to refresh and protecting them from irritants. This rapid response exemplifies how our bodies instinctively protect themselves and maintain optimal function. So next time you blink, remember that it's not just a reflex, it's a fascinating glimpse into how our incredible bodies work. Isn't that amazing? Hard to believe, but Marrakesh's souk is a treasure trove. This vibrant market, known as one of the largest in the Arab world, is a feast for the senses that you won't want to miss. Imagine wandering through winding alleys filled with endless rows of colorful stalls, each bursting with unique items that tell the story of Moroccan culture. From intricately woven rugs and shimmering spices to stunning pottery and beautiful jewelry, there's something for everyone here. The air is thick with the rich sense of spices and traditional Moroccan dishes, making your mouth water as you explore. Street performers and local artisans add a lively soundtrack to your adventure, capturing the essence of Marrakesh in every corner. As you meander through this bustling bazaar, you might even stumble upon a hidden courtyard where you can sip mint tea and soak in the atmosphere. Whether you're bargaining for a handmade souvenir or simply taking in the sights and sounds, the souk is a remarkable experience that immerses you in the heart of Moroccan life. So are you ready to get lost among its wonders? Prepare to be amazed by ants in warfare. These tiny insects show surprising military intelligence when faced with challenges. Ants don't just charge headfirst into battle, they strategize. For example, they often send weaker members of their colony to test the enemy's defenses first, gathering valuable information without risking their strongest fighters. This smart tactic helps the colony gauge its chances of success. Additionally, ants are known for their sneak attacks, launching surprise offensives that can overwhelm unaware foes. The collaborative approach of an ant army exemplifies teamwork and clever planning, allowing these small creatures to conquer much larger opponents. It's fascinating to think that while humans study military tactics, ants have been practicing their own version for millions of years. Who knew that such small beings could teach us big lessons about strategy and nature? Why do Americans love cereal for breakfast so much? With more than 100 billion servings consumed every year, cereal has truly become the go-to breakfast choice across the United States. This breakfast staple owes its popularity to factors like convenience and variety. Imagine a busy morning where pouring a bowl of cereal takes only seconds, allowing you to squeeze in a meal before heading out the door. From classic cornflakes to colorful Fruit Loops, there's a cereal for every taste bud. Many cereals are fortified with essential vitamins and minerals, adding nutritional benefits to their delicious flavors. Families often pair their favorite cereals with milk or yogurt, making for a satisfying and healthy combination. With its mix of convenience, taste, and nutrition, it's no wonder that cereal continues to reign supreme in American households. What's your favorite way to enjoy it? You must try watermelon steaks for dinner tonight. These juicy and vibrant slices of fruit are gaining popularity as a delicious meat alternative among top vegetarian chefs. Watermelon, often seen as a refreshing summer treat, holds a unique texture that lends itself beautifully to grilling and seasoning. When cut thick and cooked, watermelon transforms, becoming tender and slightly smoky, perfect for those craving something hearty without the meat. Chefs appreciate its ability to absorb flavors and pair well with spices, making it an exciting option for plant-based meals. Add a sprinkle of salt, a dash of balsamic glaze, or top it with fresh herbs to elevate the dish. Eating watermelon steaks not only diversifies your dinner plans, but also embraces healthier living without sacrificing taste. Plus, they're an excellent source of hydration thanks to their high water content. So why not give watermelon steaks a try? You might just discover a new favorite dish that impresses your family and friends. What makes a Martian day so unique? A Martian day, known as a sol, is quite intriguing because it's longer than an Earth day, lasting 24 hours, 39 minutes, and 35 seconds. This slight difference in time creates a fascinating challenge for scientists and explorers. Thanks to this similarity, NASA teams can synchronize their schedules with Martian time, making planning for missions much more manageable. Imagine trying to set up a sleep schedule or coordinate tasks when you're on another planet. Every minute counts. By adjusting their activities to fit a Martian day, researchers can effectively maximize their work on the red planet. So whether it's landing a rover or analyzing rocks, the alignment of time plays a crucial role in our understanding of Mars and its potential for future exploration and possibly even colonization. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about cable cars in San Francisco. These iconic cable cars are more than just a way to get around town. They're a piece of living history. Established in the late 19th century, they have become a symbol of the city's charm and ingenuity. Climbing the steep hills of San Francisco, these wooden cars provide a unique commuting experience, giving riders breathtaking views of the bay and the famous Golden Gate Bridge. The cable cars operate using a complex system of underground cables, which are pulled by powerful engines. This means that passengers can enjoy a smooth ride while the cars gracefully glide up and down the city's steep streets. In addition to their practical use, these cable cars are recognized as a National Historic Landmark, drawing visitors from around the world. Have you ever ridden one of these fascinating machines? Is it really true that Igbo Ora loves twins? Absolutely. In the Igbo community of Nigeria, twins hold a special place in the culture and are celebrated like no other. The prevalence of twins in Igbo Ora is so remarkable that the community dedicates vibrant festivals to honor them. During these celebrations, you'll see colorful parades, traditional music, and dance performances that bring people together in joy and excitement. Many believe that having twins is a sign of good fortune, and families who welcome twins into their homes are often showered with blessings. The festivals are not just about celebrating the twins themselves. They also serve as a chance for the community to unite, strengthen their bonds, and showcase their rich traditions. This unique approach to celebrating twins makes Igbo Ora one of the most fascinating places in the world. Could you imagine such a lively celebration happening just for twins? Is it really true that homes hold 300,000 items? It might sound unbelievable, but recent studies show that the average American household contains roughly 300,000 possessions. From kitchen gadgets to clothing, books, and toys, we tend to gather a ton of stuff over the years. This tendency can be explained by our desire to keep up with trends, hold on to memories, or simply avoid throwing things away. Many people might find it hard to believe how much they accumulate without even trying. Plus, in the age of online shopping, it's easier than ever to add to our collection. The surprising part is that with so many items, it can often feel overwhelming and cluttered. Some experts suggest that simplifying our belongings can lead to a more organized and happier life. Have you ever thought about how many items are in your own home? Here's a wild fact about medieval hygiene. In the Middle Ages, the luxury of toilet paper was unheard of, leaving people to get creative with their cleaning habits. Instead of soft rolls, folks turned to nature and everyday items like leaves, hay, or even old clothes. Imagine a time when sponges soaked in vinegar were passed around in castles and monasteries. Talk about sharing. For those living in rural areas, using the left hand for cleaning became common, which led to its reputation as the unclean hand in many cultures. This practice highlights how different times and places view hygiene. It's fascinating to think about how much has changed since then. What once seemed normal would likely leave us cringing today. So next time you reach for toilet paper, consider the medieval alternatives. Can you imagine life without it? Did you know snails have 2 pairs of tentacles? Each pair plays a unique role that helps these fascinating creatures navigate their world. The longer tentacles are equipped with eyes, which allows snails to explore their surroundings and avoid obstacles. Imagine gliding slowly through a garden, using those tiny eyes to spot a tasty leaf ahead. Meanwhile, the shorter tentacles have a different job. They are sensitive to smells and touch. This means snails can find food and sense their environment without rushing or relying solely on sight. Incredibly, some species of snails have adapted to only have 1 pair of tentacles. These multitasking snail species combine both vision and smell into a single set of appendages, showcasing nature's ingenuity in sensory design. So next time you see a snail, take a moment to appreciate how those simple-looking tentacles play vital roles in their survival. Isn't it amazing how nature finds ways to simplify while being effective? Most people don't know this, but gum burns calories. Chewing gum is not just a tasty treat. It can actually help you burn around 20 calories every hour. This surprisingly effective activity engages your jaw muscles while providing a fun way to keep your mouth busy. Imagine multitasking, enjoying your favorite flavor, and burning a few calories at the same time. The best part? You don't even have to hit the gym to reap some benefits. While it may not replace a workout, chewing gum can serve as a simple addition to your daily routine. Whether you're at your desk, in class, or relaxing at home, popping a piece of gum can aid in calorie burning without much thought. Staying active doesn't have to be a chore, and sometimes the smallest actions can contribute to your overall health. So next time you grab a stick of gum, remember you're doing more than just freshening your breath. Is it really true that trees live over 4,000 years? It's astonishing, but certain trees like the extraordinary bristlecone pine have existed for more than 4,000 years. These magnificent trees flourish in the challenging high elevations of the western United States, where they have witnessed the rise and fall of ancient civilizations as well as our modern technological advancements. Their remarkable longevity is attributed to a combination of harsh living conditions and impressive resilience. Bristlecone pines thrive in rocky soils and endure extreme temperatures, adapting over the centuries to preserve their energy with a notably slow growth rate. This strategy allows them to withstand the trials of time. Additionally, the wood of these trees is exceptionally dense and resinous, making them naturally resistant to insects and decay. As they mature, bristlecone pines gain toughness, resembling nature's living monuments. Imagine these ancient sentinels quietly observing the world and storing secrets about our planet's history. Scientists study them diligently, revealing insights about climate change and the ancient Earth. Isn't it captivating to think that these timeless trees have stories as rich as those of human civilization? Here's a wild fact about, did you know deer can jump astonishing heights? These remarkable animals, especially the white-tailed deer, are not only known for their charming presence in fields and forests, but also for their incredible athleticism. These deer can leap up to 3 meters high, which is about the height of a basketball hoop. Imagine seeing such a graceful creature soaring through the air. They can also cover an impressive distance, jumping up to 9 meters in length, almost the length of a school bus. This incredible ability helps them efficiently navigate their wooded habitats, maneuvering around obstacles, and escaping from predators like coyotes or mountain lions. When you see a deer, it might seem calm and peaceful, but when threatened, it can spring into action with remarkable speed and agility. Their powerful hind legs provide the necessary spring, allowing them to leap effortlessly and change direction mid-air. This combination of strength and flexibility is not only awe-inspiring, but essential for their survival across diverse terrains. So the next time you spot a white-tailed deer, remember its extraordinary leaping skills. It's one of nature's marvels. Guess what really drives your monitor's performance? The refresh rate of a monitor is a crucial factor that can change how you experience everything on your screen. Measured in hertz, the refresh rate tells you how many times your screen can update in 1 second. For instance, a refresh rate of 144 Hz means your monitor refreshes the image 144 times every second. This speedy update can make a big difference, especially if you play fast-paced video games or watch action-packed movies. A higher refresh rate leads to smoother visuals, reducing blurring and making movement clearer. But why does that matter? Well, when your screen refreshes quickly, you can react faster, making gaming more enjoyable and immersive. So if you're considering a new monitor, knowing the refresh rate will help you choose one that matches your needs for gaming or casual use. Guess what really drives music videos to new heights? A band took creativity to the next level by filming their music video in zero gravity, resulting in an unforgettable experience for both the performers and viewers. Floating in midair, the musicians performed unique and chaotic choreography that looked like something out of a sci-fi movie. This innovative approach not only showcased their talent, but also invited fans to experience a sense of wonder and novelty. Imagine seeing your favorite band gliding through the air, dancing without the usual constraints of gravity. The surreal visuals combined with their catchy music created a spectacle that challenged the limits of traditional music videos. By blending artistry with the magic of science, this band captured the imagination of many and sparked discussions about the future of music filmmaking. How will artists continue to push boundaries and reshape the way we experience music? Let's uncover the truth about Josef Šalek's amazing plank record. At the age of 62, Josef Šalek, a determined personal trainer from the Czech Republic, achieved a jaw-dropping world record by holding an abdominal plank for an incredible 9 hours, 38 minutes, and 47 seconds. This astonishing feat shines a light on both his dedication to fitness and his remarkable comeback from past health challenges. After facing difficulties that could have derailed his journey, Šalek took control of his life by committing to a rigorous training regimen and a healthier lifestyle. His story is not just about physical strength, it also highlights the power of resilience and motivation. Šalek's achievement inspires people of all ages to pursue their fitness goals, reminding us that it's never too late to start making positive changes. What could you achieve if you pushed your limits like Joseph? Could you survive the heat of El-Azizia? In 1922, the small town of El-Azizia in Libya experienced an astonishing temperature of 136 degrees Fahrenheit, marking the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth. This extreme heat is a stark reminder of our planet's capabilities. Imagine stepping outside into a furnace-like atmosphere where the air feels thick and almost unbreathable. El-Azizia's record-breaking temperature was born out of a combination of dry desert conditions and intense sunlight, which can make places like this incredibly inhospitable. While it's hard to picture such scorching heat in our daily lives, this record teaches us about climate extremes and their potential impact on both the environment and human life. Extreme temperatures can lead to heat-related illnesses and even threaten local ecosystems. So next time the summer sun blazes down on you, think about that blistering Libyan record and how our climate is changing. Why was a camel mistaken for a ghost in Arizona? Back in the late 1800s, tales of the red ghost sent shivers down the spines of locals. This legendary figure, thought to be demonic, was rumored to have taken the life of a woman, igniting fear throughout the region. However, the truth turned out to be stranger than fiction. Investigations revealed that the red ghost was actually a feral camel, a leftover from an unusual military experiment led by Jefferson Davis. He aimed to create a camel division for the U.S. Army, believing these animals could assist in harsh desert terrains. The strange sighting of the camel became even more eerie when it was found carrying the decaying corpse of a man on its back. This shocking discovery shifted the narrative from ghostly terror to a bizarre tale of survival, misunderstanding, and the wild history of America's frontier. What if I told you about the Fibonacci sequence? This fascinating series of numbers starts with the simplest values of 0 and 1. From there, each number is created by adding the two numbers before it. So after 0 and 1, we get 1, then 2, then 3, and it goes on, creating a beautiful pattern. The Fibonacci sequence isn't just a nifty math trick. It appears all over nature. For example, you can find it in the arrangement of leaves on a stem, the branching of trees, and even in the spiral shells of certain sea creatures. Artists and architects have even used this sequence to create visually appealing designs, linking math and art in stunning ways. It's amazing to think that something as simple as adding two numbers together can lead to such complexity and beauty in our world. So next time you see a flower or a shell, remember the magic of Fibonacci. Can you believe Gary Oldman is younger than Gary Newman? This fun fact is a quirky twist in the world of celebrity birthdays. Gary Oldman, the acclaimed actor known for his roles in movies like Dracula and The Darkest Hour, was born just 13 days after the talented musician Gary Newman, famous for hits like Cars and Our Friends Electric. This amusing coincidence doesn't carry any practical significance, but it certainly adds a sprinkle of charm to how we look at the lives of famous individuals. Birthdays can often spark discussions and comparisons, and this funny overlap reminds us that even in the limelight, details like age can be oddly aligned. Both Garys, each with their unique contributions to entertainment, show us how random coincidences can create an interesting backdrop to their careers. This playful tidbit might not impact their legacies, but it's a neat reminder of the randomness of life and the delightful surprises hidden in the timeline of celebrities. So next time you hear their names, remember this quirky birthday fact. Most people don't know this, but seagulls have a wild trick. Some seagulls possess an astonishing ability to expel their internal organs to rid themselves of pesky parasites. This incredible survival adaptation is not just for show. It helps them maintain their health in challenging environments. When a seagull is infested with parasites, it can contract the muscles around its internal organs, pushing them out briefly. The expulsion process allows the seagull to shake off the parasites that cling to its organs, and once they're free of these nuisances, the bird can retract everything back inside. This unique defense mechanism demonstrates the extremes to which animals will go to survive. Not only is it intriguing, but it also highlights the remarkable adaptations that exist in nature. So the next time you see a seagull, remember it might be equipped with some extraordinary tools for survival. Surprisingly, it's a fact that cards can lead to freedom. During wartime, when soldiers found themselves locked away in prison camps, creative strategies became essential for survival. To help these troops escape, brilliant minds developed special playing cards that contained hidden maps to guide them. These cards were ingeniously designed, embedding vital information within the artwork or printing. For example, certain patterns or markings could reveal escape routes, locations of friendly forces, or even safe houses. This clever use of everyday items demonstrates how human ingenuity thrives even in the direst circumstances. These escapade cards not only lifted the spirits of the imprisoned, but also became symbols of hope and resistance. By turning a game into a lifeline, these soldiers showed us that sometimes the most unexpected tools can lead to liberation. Have you ever thought about how something as simple as a card could change the fate of a soldier? Can you imagine that scorpion venom is so pricey? This mysterious liquid holds the title of the most expensive substance on Earth, costing around $39 million per gallon. You might think this is outrageous, but there's a good reason behind the high price. Scorpion venom has incredible medicinal properties, with scientists discovering that it can help fight diseases like cancer and even make anesthesia safer. Harvesting it is no easy feat, though. The venom is collected by effectively milking scorpions, which is a painstaking process that requires great skill and care. Comparatively, printer ink is also known for being surprisingly expensive, but it can't quite rival the staggering cost of scorpion venom. Many researchers believe that as we explore and understand more about these tiny creatures, we may unlock even more medical wonders. So next time you hear about scorpion venom, remember it's not just about the sting, it's about its incredible potential. Did you know phones outnumber sanitation facilities? It's surprising, but more people across the globe own mobile phones than have access to basic toilets. About 6 billion people enjoy the convenience of mobile phones, while only 4.5 billion have proper sanitation facilities. This stark difference highlights a massive global issue. While technology rapidly advances, many still lack essential hygiene resources. In developing countries, mobile phones often serve as lifelines, connecting users to vital information and services. Yet the lack of clean and safe sanitation poses serious health risks. Imagine using your phone for everything from social media to banking, but without a safe place to go to the bathroom. This reality shows that while we celebrate technological advancements, we must also focus on ensuring everyone has access to the fundamental services that promote health and dignity. How can we bridge this gap? Have fun testing knowledge with friends together. Watching a video is always more enjoyable when you can share the experience with others. The text encourages viewers to not only enjoy the content themselves, but also to spread the fun. By inviting friends who might enjoy testing their knowledge, it creates an opportunity for lively discussions and friendly competitions. Imagine watching trivia challenges or mind-boggling puzzles and then teaming up with friends to see who knows the most. This social engagement not only helps strengthen friendships, but also promotes learning in a fun and relaxed setting. So why not grab a few friends, share that interesting video, and see who can ace those questions? It becomes a memorable way to bond while discovering new facts and ideas together, sparking laughter and joy in the process. You might be shocked to learn that mice can sing. Mice, those tiny, adorable rodents, have a fascinating secret. They produce ultrasonic sounds to attract mates, but our human ears can't hear these high-pitched songs without special equipment. Imagine a romantic serenade that only other mice can appreciate. Research dating back to the 1950s reveals something even more intriguing. When mice feel lonely or stressed, they tend to sing less. This suggests that their emotional well-being plays a significant role in their vocalizations. Just like humans, a mouse's mood can influence its ability to express itself. So the next time you think about animal communication, remember that even the smallest creatures like mice have their own ways to connect and attract partners, showcasing the complex world of emotions and sounds in nature. What else might these little singers tell us? Did you know chocolate syrup played a key role? In Alfred Hitchcock's original Psycho, the blood in the famous shower scene wasn't blood at all. Instead, it was chocolate syrup. Why choose such a surprising ingredient? Well, for one, the syrup's dark color matched the appearance of blood on black and white film, making it a perfect, cost-effective substitute. The decision also highlights Hitchcock's innovative approach to filmmaking, as he often worked with limited budgets yet achieved incredible effects. The iconic scene, where Marion Crane meets her tragic end, has become a cornerstone of horror cinema. With its haunting score and shocking visuals, it changed how audiences viewed suspense and horror. Interestingly, the use of chocolate syrup has since become a fun fact in film history, reminding us how creative solutions can lead to unforgettable moments. So the next time you see that scene, just think of the sweet twist behind the horror. Believe it or not, uncharacteristically is our longest everyday word. This impressive term contains a whopping 20 letters, making it the longest word that many people might actually use in conversation or writing. Although there are longer words in the English language, like those found in scientific terms or technical jargon, uncharacteristically tops the list of words you're likely to hear at a coffee shop or in the classroom. A fascinating study of 1.7 million samples of everyday English confirmed this. The word means behaving in a way that is not typical for a person or thing, adding flavor and nuance to our conversations. Think about it. When chatting about someone's surprising actions, using the word uncharacteristically can really spice things up. It's a great example of how our language continues to evolve, with certain words gaining prominence in our daily lives while others fade into obscurity. So the next time you want to impress someone with a long word, remember uncharacteristically. It's not just lengthy, it's also a fantastic conversation starter. Did you know rest is vital for your health? Studies show that getting enough sleep is crucial for both your body and mind. While it might seem like occasional sleepless nights could boost creativity or help you bond with friends, a consistent lack of quality sleep can lead to serious health problems. Over time, sleep deprivation can weaken your immune system, increase stress levels, and even affect your mood. It's all about finding the right balance. When you make sleep a priority, your brain functions better, your body recovers, and your overall well-being improves. So the next time you think about skipping those precious hours of sleep, remember that rest isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Instead of pushing through fatigue, focus on creating a healthy sleep routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, limiting screen time before sleep, and creating a relaxing bedtime atmosphere can greatly enhance your sleep quality. Are you ready to embrace the power of rest for a healthier life? What if I told you selfies can catch thieves? In a twist of fate, a thief made a silly mistake when he stole a smartphone. After swiping the device, he decided to take a selfie, likely feeling proud of his new acquisition. Unbeknownst to him, that image was automatically uploaded to the phone owner's cloud storage, ready to be seen. The owner was likely shocked when they checked their account and found not just their stolen phone, but also a vibrant photo of the thief smiling back at them. This unexpected twist made it easy for the police to identify and capture the suspect. What an ironic turn of events. Instead of looking over his shoulder in fear, he unwittingly handed the authorities everything they needed to solve the case. It's a fantastic reminder of how technology can turn the tables on criminals. Let's uncover the truth about female gladiators. In ancient Rome, while most gladiators were men, some women took up the sword and fought bravely in the arena. These female warriors were called gladiatrices, and they were just as fierce and skilled as their male counterparts. Gladiatrices participated in thrilling combat, showcasing their strength and agility to entertain the crowds. Though their stories were often overshadowed by their male colleagues, evidence from ancient texts and artifacts reveals that women joined the gladiatorial life for various reasons, including financial gain and social status. Imagine the excitement of watching a gladiatrix battle in the Colosseum, all while challenging societal norms. These remarkable women remind us that history is often more colorful than we realize. So what else might we discover about their battles and lives? Why exactly does river monsters thrill fish lovers? The hit television show features expert angler Jeremy Wade, who goes on incredible journeys to catch some of the largest and most mysterious fish in the world. Each episode takes viewers to stunning locations, from exotic rivers to deep ocean waters, where Wade dives into the legends and local myths surrounding these aquatic giants. What sets river monsters apart is not just the fishing, but also the fascinating stories that accompany each catch. Whether it's the terrifying tales of man-eating fish or the scientific insights into rarely seen species, Wade's adventures educate and entertain. He combines fishing prowess with an adventurous spirit, leaving audiences excited and eager to learn more about the underwater realm. His passion for preservation and understanding aquatic ecosystems adds a meaningful layer to the experience, urging viewers to appreciate the beauty and importance of these creatures. So whether you're a fishing fanatic or just curious about the mysteries of the deep, River Monsters offers a captivating blend of thrills and knowledge. This might surprise you. Baby owls have a special name. These adorable little creatures are called owlets. Owlets are known for their large, round faces and fluffy feathers that make them seem extra cute. Typically hatching from eggs in nests high in trees, These young birds rely on their parents for food and protection during their early life. Owlets have some remarkable features like their bright yellow eyes, which help them see well during the night, an essential skill for any owl. As they grow, they start to develop their flying skills, often practicing by flapping their wings and hopping around. Interestingly, while some owlets are ready to leave the nest after just a few weeks, others might stay close to their parents for several months until they become fully independent. Isn't it fascinating how these tiny creatures grow into the wise and silent hunters we often think of when we imagine owls? What if I told you Bugs Bunny could go solo? Chuck Jones, a legendary director behind many classic Looney Tunes cartoons, had some strong opinions about the film Space Jam. He famously criticized the idea that Bugs Bunny would ever need to ask for help to defeat a group of monsters. Jones believed that Bugs, with his clever wit and resourcefulness, could tackle any challenge all on his own. This perspective highlights not only the character's strength, but also the integrity of the stories that defined an entire generation. Bugs Bunny isn't just a cartoon character, he represents independence and cleverness. Fans of Looney Tunes have cherished his antics for decades, and Jones's views remind us of the qualities that made Bugs a household name. Do you think our favorite characters need backup, or can they take on the world alone? Guess what really drives Twitter's wild world of bots? It's surprising to learn that around 15% of active Twitter accounts are social bots, which adds up to nearly 48 million accounts without a human behind them. These bots can mimic human behavior, posting tweets, following users, and even retweeting. While some bots are harmless, like those sharing weather updates or news, others can spread misinformation or manipulate conversations. They operate round the clock, constantly engaging with followers and influencing trends. Understanding the role of these bots is crucial, as they can impact public opinion and shape online interactions. As Twitter users, we should be aware that not everyone we interact with is a real person. With so many bots in play, how do we distinguish between genuine accounts and automated ones? It's a digital jungle out there. What if I told you crabs can regrow their claws? These fascinating creatures have an amazing ability to regenerate lost limbs, including claws and legs, making them true champions of recovery. When crabs get into battles or accidents, they might lose a claw, but don't worry. Nature has equipped them with the remarkable skill to regrow it. In fact, a crab can regenerate its lost limb to about 95% of its original size. This process is driven by the crab's unique biology, which includes special stem cells that help rebuild tissues and muscles. The new claw might take time to grow, and it can differ in color or size, but it usually returns very close to its original function. This impressive regeneration not only helps them survive in the wild, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining their health and ability to hunt for food. Isn't nature fascinating? Guess what really drives Brazilian pizza toppings? In Brazil, it's quite popular to add peas on pizza, and this twist might surprise many pizza lovers around the world. While classic toppings like pepperoni and mushrooms dominate in Italy and the United States, Brazil enjoys its own unique flavors that reflect its rich culinary heritage. The delicious combination of a crispy crust, gooey cheese, and savory sauce creates the perfect base for those bright green peas, which add a nice pop of color and freshness. In fact, these little legumes have become a staple in Brazilian cuisine, appearing in many dishes beyond pizza. When you bite into a Brazilian pizza topped with peas, you experience a delightful mix of textures and flavors that challenge conventional pizza norms. So, if you ever visit Brazil, don't miss out on trying this quirky and tasty topping. Hard to believe bears can be filmed safely. For years, National Geographic and BBC cameramen have employed special cages to safely observe bears in their natural habitats. These cleverly designed cages allow filmmakers to get up close to wildlife without posing a threat to either the animals or themselves. Picture this: a mother bear and her playful cubs are caught on camera, their antics unfolding in breathtaking detail. The cages keep the crew at a safe distance while providing a window into the bears' daily lives, from nursing to teaching their young how to forage. This unique filming method not only captures stunning footage, but also enhances our understanding of bear behavior and ecology. By using these cages, filmmakers can minimize stress on the animals and ensure their safety. Observing how a mother bear interacts with her cubs teaches us valuable lessons about wildlife parenting and the bonds that form in nature. So next time you watch a wildlife documentary, remember the incredible lengths taken to film these amazing creatures in a safe and respectful way. What do you think about this innovative approach? Discover the awe-inspiring Rainbow Bridge today. This incredible natural sandstone formation in southern Utah stands a whopping 289 feet high, capturing the imagination of everyone who visits. Known for its stunning silhouette and vibrant colors, Rainbow Bridge is not just a breathtaking sight, but also a site of deep cultural importance. The Navajo and Paiute tribes view it as a sacred location, rich in spiritual history and stories. Walking beneath its majestic arch, you can feel a connection to the land and the ancient people who revered it long before it became a popular tourist destination. Surrounded by the beauty of Lake Powell and breathtaking desert landscapes, it's a place where nature's artistry and historical significance come together. So why not explore the Rainbow Bridge and experience its splendor for yourself? It's a journey that promises unforgettable views and a deeper understanding of the rich heritage of Native American cultures. Here's a wild fact about Spain's Juntas Provinciales. During the early 1800s, Spain faced a shocking threat when Napoleon invaded. In response, brave citizens rallied together to form Juntas Provinciales, civilian groups dedicated to defending their homeland. These everyday heroes banded together, organizing resistance efforts to effectively push back against the French invaders. The juntas coordinated local strategies, shared resources, and united communities, proving that collective action could make a significant impact. As mistrust grew towards the French rule, these groups became vital in maintaining Spanish sovereignty and inspired other nations facing similar threats. The spirit of the Juntas Provinciales showcases how ordinary people can rise to the occasion during times of crisis, reminding us of the power of unity and local action. How many other inspiring stories like this exist in history? Is it really true that penguins have knees? Yes, they do. Penguins, those adorable creatures waddling around in chilly climates, actually possess knees that are hidden beneath layers of feathers and fat. This might seem surprising because their bodies appear so streamlined. The design is clever. The concealed knees help penguins maintain their iconic waddling gait, which is not just cute, but energy efficient. When they walk, their unique leg structure allows them to conserve energy as they move across ice and land. Instead of running, they take short, shuffling steps that save strength for when they need to dive into the water. This efficient movement is crucial for their survival, as it helps them hunt for fish and evade predators. The next time you see a penguin strutting around, remember that there's more going on beneath those fluffy feathers. What did a 30-year-old letter reveal about history? In 1586, a young man penned a letter to a friend, offering a glimpse into his world long before modern technology. Fast forward to 1998, when archaeologists made a fascinating discovery in South Korea, the young man's remains alongside his sandals and hair. This remarkable find sheds light on the past, revealing not just the man's age, but also insights into the clothing and lifestyles of people during that era. The letter, discovered alongside his body, may contain thoughts, feelings, or details about daily life that can help historians piece together the cultural fabric of the time. Such discoveries remind us that every artifact has a story, connecting us to lives lived centuries ago. What else might the sands of time have buried, waiting to be uncovered? Guess what really drives the Nobel Prize nominations? Liza Mittner, a remarkable physicist, found herself nominated for the Nobel Prize in Physics a staggering 48 times without ever clinching the award. This fascinates many because her groundbreaking work on nuclear fission played a vital role in revolutionizing both nuclear power and atomic weaponry. Mittner's discoveries opened the door for harnessing nuclear energy, which has fueled countless power plants around the world and sparked debates about energy sources. Despite her monumental contributions, the Nobel Committee overlooked her achievements, which has led to many discussions about gender bias and recognition in science. Isn't it intriguing to think how a scientist can change the world yet remain in the shadows of history? Liza Mittner's story serves as a reminder of the complexities surrounding scientific accolades and the importance of recognizing all innovators, regardless of their circumstances. Here's a wild fact about Sardinia's centenarians. This beautiful Italian island boasts one of the highest concentrations of people aged 100 and over. What's their secret? Researchers believe it's a mix of delicious food and a vibrant lifestyle. Sardinians eat a diet rich in local cheeses, fresh fruits, vegetables, and, yes, some wonderful wine. But it's not just about the food. The island's rugged landscape keeps them physically active, whether they're climbing hills or tending to their gardens. This combination of nutritious eating and regular exercise plays a key role in their longevity. Plus, strong family connections and a close-knit community support their mental well-being. Who wouldn't want to enjoy life in such a picturesque place while celebrating reaching a century? What can we learn from these centenarians about living longer and happier lives? This might surprise you, a recycled world map. Artist Susan Stockwell has crafted an impressive world map entirely from recycled electronic materials, like motherboards and hard drives. Each piece of the map tells its own story, as it reflects both artistry and environmental consciousness. By repurposing discarded tech, Stockwell not only beautifies our planet, but also raises awareness about e-waste. As you look at her creation, you might notice how the shiny circuits and intricate patterns form the continents, showcasing a blend of art and technology. This striking visual representation inspires viewers to think twice about the devices we often take for granted. In a world overwhelmed by electronic waste, Stockwell's map serves as a reminder of the importance of recycling and caring for our environment. Could art be the key to sparking a conversation about sustainability? Discover the astonishing length of Island Park's Main Street. This charming town in Idaho boasts the longest main street in America, stretching an incredible 33 miles. Originally designed to facilitate railroad development, Island Park's unique layout has transformed it into a popular destination for travelers. Imagine driving down a continuous stretch of captivating scenery where stunning views of forests, rivers, and mountains greet you at every turn. The elongated Main Street not only serves as a pathway, but also connects a variety of outdoor recreation spots, making it perfect for hiking, fishing, and enjoying nature. Visitors flock to this hidden gem to experience its beauty and participate in activities like snowmobiling in winter or kayaking in summer. With such diverse offerings, Island Park invites adventurers of all ages to explore its scenic wonders. Are you ready to discover the magic of this extraordinary main street? Did you know pom-poms have a sailor's secret origin? These fluffy little decorations on hats we love today originally served a practical purpose for 18th century French sailors. Back then, life on a ship meant navigating low ceilings, and those pom-poms helped prevent painful bumps on sailors' heads as they went about their duties. Imagine ducking under beams while managing sails or navigating rough waters. Over time, the pom-pom transformed from a safety feature into a fashion statement. Today, we see them on winter hats, beanies, and even festive party wear. Their evolution shows how something designed for safety can also become a stylish element in our wardrobes. Now, when you put on a cozy hat adorned with a pom-pom, you can appreciate not only the warmth it provides, but also the rich history behind such a simple detail. So the next time you're out in the cold, remember that your fashionable accessory has roots in life at sea. Isn't it fascinating how history shapes our everyday items? Did you know about Cheroklo's surprising rings? This little celestial body, orbiting the sun between Saturn and Uranus, has set itself apart in an astonishing way. Cheroklo is the smallest known object in our solar system with a ring system, measuring just 250 kilometers wide. Unlike the massive giants Saturn or Jupiter, which boast grand and dazzling rings, Cheroklo's rings are more subtle yet equally fascinating. Discovered in 1997, this asteroid surprised astronomers when they found that it has two distinct rings, making it a topic of keen interest among space enthusiasts and scientists alike. These rings likely form from debris created during collisions or from material ejected from Chariklo itself. As we continue to explore our solar system, Chariklo reminds us that even the tiniest objects can hold extraordinary features. What other secrets do you think our solar system hides? Ever thought about why the brazen bull is infamous? The brazen bull, invented by Paracelsus, is one of history's most chilling devices. This ancient torture instrument was designed to roast its victims alive, while their screams resembled the bellowing of a bull. Paracelsus created the bull as a cruel punishment for King Phalaris of Sicily, but his own invention led to a tragic turn. To demonstrate how the brazen bull worked, Paracelsus climbed inside, eager to explain its mechanics. Unfortunately, King Phalaris had a dark sense of humor and locked him inside. The king then ordered the fire lit beneath the bull, making Paracelsus its first victim. This shocking twist not only underscores the brutal reality of punishment in ancient times, but also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked creativity and the ethical implications of invention. How often do we consider the consequences of our creations? Believe it or not, meet the incredible tower trike. This impressive machine weighs nearly 11,000 pounds and looks like a cross between a monster truck and a motorcycle. It's not just a showpiece, it's street legal and can zoom down the road at speeds of up to 84 miles per hour. Created by the innovative Ginesto, the tower trike combines the thrill of a motorcycle with the ruggedness of an off-road vehicle. Imagine cruising through the streets in something that turns heads and sparks conversations. Ginesto is not stopping here. He has plans to develop even faster models, pushing the limits of what we think is possible for motorcycles. As technology advances and design ideas evolve, who knows how fast we could be riding in the future? The tower trike is already a statement of bold engineering, but it's just the beginning of an exciting journey. Guess what really drives rhubarb to make noise? Rhubarb has a fascinating trick up its sleeve, growing rapidly in complete darkness, which leads to the quirky sounds of creaks and pops as it stretches. This unusual phenomenon, known as forced rhubarb, isn't just about growing plants. It's about how they adapt to their environments. Farmers promote this unique growth by placing rhubarb in dark, warm conditions, encouraging it to reach for the sky in search of sunlight. During this process, the plant produces sounds that can actually be heard. These audible expressions are a reminder of the life buzzing beneath the surface, showing us that plant growth isn't a silent affair. As the rhubarb grows, not only does it become tender and sweet, but it also reveals the resilience and resourcefulness of plants in adapting to their conditions. So next time you see rhubarb, think about all its hidden efforts and the remarkable journey that unfolds in the shadows. What other secrets do plants keep from us? Believe it or not, a cow fell on a man. In 2013, a bizarre and tragic incident unfolded in Brazil when a cow unexpectedly crashed through the roof of a man's home. João Maria de Souza was taking a nap in his bed when the hefty animal landed right on him. Imagine waking up to such a shocking event. Despite being rushed to the hospital, João sadly succumbed to his injuries, highlighting just how unpredictable life can be. The cow had escaped from a nearby farm, and the circumstances of the incident left the local community in shock. This strange story reminds us that accidents can happen at the most unexpected times, even when we are in the safety of our homes. Imagine a peaceful afternoon nap turning into a tale of survival and tragedy, all thanks to a roaming cow. What kind of wild stories are hiding in your neighborhood? Here's something incredible about Nung Yuhui's night vision. Nung Yuhui from China has an extraordinary ability to see perfectly in complete darkness, much like animals with natural night vision. His remarkable sight is so advanced that even after doctors attempted to blind him, he could still read and write without any light. This talent is not just a quirky trick, it reflects the complexity and resilience of the human body. While many people struggle to navigate the dark, Nung's eyes seem to have adapted in ways that amaze scientists and medical professionals alike. It raises fascinating questions about how our bodies can evolve and respond to challenges. Could there be more individuals like him with hidden talents? As we delve deeper into the mystery of vision, Nung's gifts could open doors for discoveries about the human condition and how we understand sight and perception. What other incredible abilities might be out there, waiting to be found? You won't believe this about your last name. Surnames actually started as a clever way to identify people based on their jobs, where they came from, or even what they looked like. Imagine living in a small village where everyone knows you as John, but there are 5 other Johns too. That's where surnames come in handy. For instance, if you were a baker, you might be called John Baker. If you worked in a certain town, you might be known as John from Smithfield. This naming system was especially useful as communities grew larger and more diverse. With so many people around, distinguishing between individuals became essential. Today, when you introduce yourself and share your last name, you are carrying a piece of history that reflects not just your family, but also the society and culture of times long ago. Isn't it fascinating how much your surname can reveal about you? This might surprise you. Reindeer see more colors. Humans can see light in a range of wavelengths from about 700 nanometers in mm for reds to 400 nanometers for violets. This means our colorful world is vibrant, but limited to the visible spectrum. However, reindeer take color vision to a whole new level. These incredible animals can perceive light down to about 320 nanometers, which includes ultraviolet, UV light, a part of the spectrum completely invisible to us. This heightened ability helps them navigate icy landscapes and locate food hidden beneath the snow. For reindeer, the UV patterns on the ground and their fellow animals stand out, making it easier to find sustenance during harsh winters. So while we marvel at our rainbow of colors, reindeer experience a much broader visual world that enhances their survival. Isn't that fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about the Chicxulub crater. This fascinating site marks the spot where an asteroid hit Earth and triggered the extinction of the dinosaurs. When the asteroid struck, it unleashed a wave of destruction, covering the area with over 100 feet of molten rock in just minutes. Imagine a landscape transformed into a fiery sea. Shortly after, ocean waters rushed in, adding an astonishing 300 feet of sediment. This sudden influx of rock, mixed with lava and water, led to massive tsunamis that crashed across the planet. These tsunamis not only reshaped coastlines, but also dramatically altered ecosystems. As a result, countless species struggled to survive, ultimately leading to the mass extinction event that wiped out nearly 3/4 of Earth's species, including the mighty dinosaurs. The Chicxulub crater shows us how one event can profoundly change our planet's history. Is it really true that Christmas trees are artificial? The first artificial Christmas tree was created in 1930 by a British company called Addis Housewares, making a surprising mark in holiday traditions. This innovative tree was made from simple brush bristles, which were dyed green to imitate the look of real evergreen foliage. Before this development, people primarily relied on natural trees, leading to the challenge of finding the perfect one each year. The Addis Housewares creation offered a convenient alternative, allowing families to enjoy festive decorations without the hassle of upkeep or the mess of shedding needles. Over the years, artificial Christmas trees have evolved dramatically, featuring realistic designs and even built-in lights. While some people still love the scent of a real tree, many appreciate the ease and longevity of artificial options, which can last for years. So, do you prefer real trees or their artificial counterparts for your holiday cheer? This might surprise you. A unique Czech festival in Japan. During a vibrant festival in Japan, the Czech Republic organized an unforgettable contest that featured a series of exciting events. Imagine the sights and sounds as participants from different backgrounds came together to celebrate culture and creativity. The festival showcased traditional Czech dance, delicious cuisine, and fun competitions that entertained both locals and visitors. One of the highlights included a friendly cooking competition where chefs whipped up authentic Czech dishes, tantalizing taste buds with flavors unique to the region. The event not only promoted Czech culture, but also fostered international friendships and showcased the beauty of collaboration across borders. With colorful decorations and enthusiastic participants, it was a true representation of unity through celebration. Events like this highlight the power of festivals in bridging cultures and creating joyful experiences. How often do we see such cross-cultural exchanges bringing people together in today's globalized world. This might surprise you. The history of toasters. The first electric toaster, created in 1893, was a far cry from the sleek gadgets we use today. This early model was quite inefficient, only able to toast one side of the bread at a time. Can you imagine? Instead of enjoying a perfectly toasted slice quickly, users had to flip the bread manually, turning breakfast into a laborious task. It felt more like a test of patience than the convenient kitchen appliance we now rely on. Despite its shortcomings, this invention marked a pivotal step toward modern cooking methods. As technology evolved, so did toasters, leading to the multi-slice models we use today that toast both sides simultaneously, complete with features like browning controls and even bagel settings. The journey from that first toaster to our current models shows how innovation transforms our daily routines. What if I told you bamboo grows 35 inches daily? This remarkable plant isn't just a pretty face. It belongs to the grass family. That's right, bamboo is classified as grass, which surprises many people. These incredible plants are known for their fast growth, with certain species able to shoot up an astonishing 35 inches in just 24 hours. Imagine resting under a bamboo grove and awakening to a transformed landscape, surrounded by towering stalks that seem to have sprouted overnight. This rapid growth makes bamboo a vital resource in many cultures, used for everything from building materials to delicious dishes. Plus, it plays a significant role in the environment by absorbing carbon dioxide and providing oxygen. So next time you see bamboo, remember it's not just beautiful, it's a powerful plant that keeps on growing. Isn't nature amazing? Guess what really drives waterfall lovers wild? Pilon del Diablo, located in the stunning Tungurahua province of Ecuador, is a breathtaking waterfall that drops an impressive 262 feet. This natural wonder doesn't just showcase the raw power of cascading water. It captivates visitors with its dramatic beauty amidst a lush green landscape. The name Pilon del Diablo hints at its rugged, pillar-like rock formations and is steeped in local legends that add an air of mystery to this enchanting spot. Many travelers trek through the surrounding area to witness the waterfall's thundering descent and to hear the stories of spirits said to linger nearby. Whether you're an adventure seeker or someone who simply enjoys the tranquility of nature, Pilon del Diablo offers an unforgettable experience that connects you to Ecuador's rich culture and stunning scenery. Have you added this magical destination to your travel list yet? Why did the ace become the top card? This seemingly simple question dives into an intriguing slice of history. Originally, the ace wasn't the highest-ranking card in games. In fact, it held a much lower status until after the French Revolution in the late 18th century. During this tumultuous time, the monarchy lost its grip on power, and societal values began to shift dramatically. As the common people rose up, the ace transformed into the most powerful card, symbolizing this newfound equality and authority. This change not only affected card games, but also reflected a broader change in cultural dynamics where the common man gained visibility. The rise of the ace marked a departure from tradition in many gaming circles. Interestingly, this transition is a perfect example of how societal values can influence leisure activities, reshaping the rules we play by. So the next time you play a card game and your ace comes out on top, remember it represents more than just luck. It signifies a pivotal moment in history. Wow, the hyoid bone is unlike any other bone. This fascinating bone found in your throat has a unique position in the human body. It's the only bone that isn't directly connected to any other bone, making it quite special. Because of this unusual characteristic, the hyoid bone plays a key role in important functions like swallowing and speech. When you chew and swallow food, your tongue and other muscles work together to help the hyoid bone move, providing support for these actions. In addition to its role in swallowing, the hyoid bone also helps in the production of sounds, allowing us to talk and express ourselves. Located just above your voice box or larynx, it connects muscles from the tongue and throat, which aid in making those delicate sounds necessary for speech. This incredible versatility highlights how a small bone can have such a big impact on our daily lives. So next time you speak or enjoy a meal, Think about your hyoid bone and the amazing work it does.